So you just got your first fight stick. Your thumb should be touching the ball or ball top at pretty much all times. You can add a certain amount of fingers to the ball top to add more control. Some people play the 1 finger over, some people play with 2 finger over, some play with 3, and some play with 4. A lot of people who play with 3 might rock the wine glass. You can either hold your fingers inside your hand or under the stick. You might see a lot of people holding it this way. There are a ton of wine glass positions. You want to be able to comfortably reach the directions possible with the stick, you feel me? I watched this video many years ago called the Fight Stick Overview on Grips by someone named Brian on YouTube. I just happened to remember it and it was still there. And this is the Hori Fighting Stick Mini. It is definitely small. A lot of people play it. And I'd say this stick is pretty good. It does not come with this ball top. It comes with an original black top like this. But this is the top that I'm using on it right now. The buttons are smaller than regular fight stick size. I used this stick for a couple days and it was pretty good. It has Hori Hayabusa parts and I enjoy how the stick feels. If this was the stick that I started with, I would be completely happy with that. I didn't start with a terrible stick. I started with the Hori Real Arcade Pro 4, but still. At $59, this cannot be beat, bro. I was looking for a cheaper one for a long time. A really cool Etsy shop made me this custom Nobi bullet and he made it kind of wide. So I'm gonna give this fight stick away here on YouTube. All you have to do is subscribe and comment on my videos. I will pick 2 winners randomly from any video posted from today up until February 25th. So just stay on the lookout. You have to live in North America. That's really the only thing. And you'll just email me a place to send it. Now I use the Kwamba Titan, so this is a much smaller. This can't even fit in the frame. This is the Kwamba Titan with the Gravity KS buttons. I got the Auto V5 mod on this stick with a pill top I got from Buttercade. I found the most comfort in holding my pinky finger right here so I can push the stick up or at least have a little bit of extra leverage with my thumb. But I also like all fingers over a decent amount. My thumb is always guiding my motions, up, down, left, or right. My thumb is in control for the most part. My fingers help me hit the corners or hit the wall quickly in case I need to get a backdash in, or if I'm doing electrics, I can kind of roll. You start to figure those things out later. Here's the best way to get good at using your fight stick though. It does apply to the game, so you have to start practicing these things almost instantly. Holding back to walk, holding forward to walk is the slowest way to move in this game. Mashing back gives you a backdash that's faster than it's ever been and it's still kind of slow, but honestly not bad. You hear this term Korean backdash being spammed in the Tekken community all the time. It's when you backdash and you cancel your backdash with a crouch and then you backdash again. That allows you to backdash fast, crouch highs, and be blocking the entire time. Because if you just mash back, you can get sniped by lows. And the moments that you release when mashing back, you might get clipped by an attack. Do not trust the neutral block in this game. But the technique is a little bit difficult, but it becomes easy when you understand it, especially when you learn how to move on your fight stick. So moving should be the first thing that you lock in. I feel like we move towards a fight stick to limit misinputs, but it becomes a little bit easier when you know how to do it. So you gotta pay attention to the command history, especially on characters with a backsway, because if you get it wrong, you're gonna do something random by accident. Unless your goal is a Hayashida step, which is something completely different. I guess it's not completely different, you're just canceling a backdash with a side step. But do you see my hand, bro? I'm pushing with my thumb and then pulling the stick into the inputs that I need with my fingers, you feel me? I will tell you, this is not as comfortable as my regular fight stick. It gives me less room for my hands to rest while I play, and the buttons are small, so my fingers have to stay pretty much on them, and if not, maybe it's just something that I have to adjust to coming from larger buttons. But you're coming from controller buttons, so your experience should be just fine. At the price point, I really appreciate this fight stick for allowing people to get into making the decision on whether they want one of these or not. Because sometimes that $250 range is a little steep to try something out. It's kind of like skateboarding. I don't tell people to go to this skate shop and get a custom setup and spend $250. I'd rather you go get a complete from DGK for 30 bucks and test out if you really love skateboarding or not. Same thing with the fight stick, bro. Go to Amazon and just cop this fight stick real quick to see if you like it or not. If you don't, you're not wasting much bread. If you do, then this is great because starting off with a Hayabusa stick, it's pretty comfortable. I feel like you'll have a good time playing, and I don't think you're gonna have that many problems. The buttons are quite loud, so if you're in a space where you can't be that loud, I would think twice. If I had gotten this when we had our first kid, I would be in some trouble. But right now I can make a little noise, so make sure you guys get out there and have some fun.
Round one. Fight. Fight!